Dogs are incredible at one thing. They love us without conditions. You can leave the house for 5 hours or 5 minutes, and they act like you've just returned from battle, right? The tail wagging, the kisses, the "where have you been all my life" little eyes. It's pure, it's joyful, and it's unconditional love. And honestly, there's something so beautiful about that. Here's where it gets tricky. When we as people love like a dog, with no boundaries, with no limits, no matter how we're treated, that kind of love can really shift from beautiful to toxic. Because unconditional love without wisdom can keep us stuck in relationships that drain us. We can give and give while the other person only takes and takes. Now, some of you know what that feels like. Maybe you've been in a toxic relationship with a friend or with a partner. Forgiving without real change happens sometimes. Saying yes when your heart is really crying out for rest. Maybe you're waiting by the door for someone who barely notices that you're there. And unlike dogs, we aren't designed to live off the scraps of affection. Love should fill you, not break you. However, the beauty is we can love deeply and love freely while still protecting our hearts. Because real love is not about losing yourself. It's about showing up authentically, giving generously, but also knowing when to say, "This is not safe for me anymore." That kind of love is strong, and that kind of love lasts. Dogs might forgive you for stepping on their paw 500 times, but you don't have to keep putting yourself in harm's way. Healthy love is kindness. It's kindness paired with honesty and generosity balanced with respect. That's the kind of love that builds trust and safety. So here's the reminder. Let's love with the joy of a dog, but with the wisdom of someone who knows their worth. Because unconditional love is beautiful, but it's never meant to cost you your dignity, your peace, or your soul. So love fully, but love wisely. And yes, maybe share your fries once in a while. That's how we make tomorrow beautiful.